Hi, dear Capricorn. Welcome back and happy birthday. This is A from High Five Cyber Zero, and this is your Sun, Moon, Rising sign and Venus love reading for the sign of Capricorn. This is for January 2024. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps next month's message is the one for you, but I've always believed in synchronicity, so there must be something in here that you need to hear today. Thank you for being here and welcome back. Okay, 10 ones, laying the burden down, exhausted and out of depth. You're having a hard time to push through, do your goals because something is just frustrating right now. Something is burdening you right now, and it seems like you are exhausted. Um, this could also be hard work. It could mean the positive side of that is that you are being just a Capricorn. You're doing the hard work, and but sometimes it's hard for you to manage the challenges and the responsibilities that is part of this connection that you have. This could be a family issue if you are single, if you're in a relationship, or if you are married, having to juggle. Um, Daily tasks with your work, there's exhaustion. That is exhaustion is what this card signifies, and it's just too much to bear for you. Wow, happy January and happy birthday, dear Capricorn. But it could also speak to you in a way that you may have been overburdening yourself. You are carrying all the burden, and you're overthinking about the situation. You're overworking yourself, and it may be self-imposed. Maybe it's time for you to evaluate whether your current situation is sustainable or what kind of the adjustments that you need to do. It could also signify financial struggles, overworked. That is what I'm getting. Capricorn is overworked, which is very common, which is very common for our dear Capricorn. You have financial stability, but you're overworked and you are exhausted. No money to spend for your birthday. It's not that you don't want to touch your money. It's more of you really want to spend because it's your birthday month and it's still the holiday season. I mean, you still have that vacation feels, vacation vibe around you, and you would want to treat yourself. But there's more important things in your life right now that you want to focus on instead of spending extra income, spending your extra income. Oops, something fell. Okay, the star card. Okay, for some of you, you may have gotten out of a relationship and you are in this healing. You're owning up to it. You may have just walked away from a situation and now you have bared it all, and now you are moving forward. You're moving on from from the situation which has stripped off your glory, stripped off everything that you have, but you are now acknowledging that you're acknowledging your vulnerable phase right now. And I mean, you keep on telling yourself quite recently that Capricorn, it's okay, you're good enough to be there, but at the same time you can't hide the fact that your body would want to give up. And you are very much exhausted, and you know there's nobody else who would carry the burden but you. So it's your responsibility, you know that it's your responsibility to take action on whatever this issue is, whatever this is that is burdening you. You're thinking a lot of things right now, and perhaps you need a break. For some of you, you may have gotten out of an cheating situation. Perhaps your partner has just recently cheated on you. Doesn't necessarily mean third party doesn't necessarily mean it's a new lover or somebody who's flirting with your um, partner, but it's more. It could also be distractions about money. You could be in a relationship with a person who is a gambler, who has financial struggles or has addiction, and this is something that you can share with other family members, and you know that that's why it's only you who takes responsibility on this issue that you have right now. You can tell it to family members. Maybe you're struggling sharing it with friends. I don't know, maybe fear of judgment, or it could also be your friends would tell you that I told you so. Walking away from the situation that no longer serves you, choosing your choosing what works best for you. I mean, I strongly am getting the energy that you know what's best for you. You know what you know what you need to do, but you are also not sure whether it's fear that's holding you back, but something is definitely holding you back to take that leap of faith. You know you are struggling, you are having a hard time um, to make space for yourself, to make time and space for yourself. You are struggling. Everything, you have the burden. You're carrying the burden, and it is only you who has that burden. But there is no way out, or there are fears. You will carry on. That is what I'm hearing. You will carry on. But no, dear Capricorn, I remember the oracle card that I have on the other day. It's about ambivalence, not making a choice. There's no such thing as choiceless. There's no such thing as I don't have a choice. Ambivalence is the same as, or being choosing to be in limbo is the same as being choiceless. Making a choice is the same as being choiceless, because either way there are risks, either way there are pros and cons. So might as well make that choice right now instead of you staying in that limbo and getting the energy of this exhaustion, more burden. The fool here could also signify that you are taking care risks but are not calculated, being careless. But it's more the energy I'm getting from the full card right here, along with the other cards. The energy that I am getting here is that there's repression. You don't want to start something new. You are holding back from taking a choice, or you're holding back from um, doing something that you know would be for your highest good, simply because if you have worked so hard for this. Perhaps this relationship is something that you have worked so hard on, but and you fear losing it. um, at the same time, it seems like you are in a resting phase right now, and if not a healing phase. Or for some of you, you don't want to leave the situation because you just fear starting from scratch. You are holding back from whatever it is that you know would make you happier. Overthinking. You're carrying the world on your shoulders, but at the same time you are carrying all the burden. It's like you and me against the world. Perhaps the family members of your loved one, your lover, is not um, siding siding with your lover, even though your lover is the one who is doing something wrong. You could be dealing with a person who wants their way, very stubborn, very charming but very stubborn, very charming and also flirty. Could be a fire sign, Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm getting Leo, very flamboyant. They want to put themselves out there. Um, they engage in a lot of speaking engagements, public speaking. Could also be a vlogger, YouTube, internet personality, social media personality, and so they attract the people that you don't perhaps secretly you don't want for them to attract, and so that could allude to a third party situation, cheating. I mean, they're doing something behind your back, and perhaps I don't know, they are naive or they are stupid. Sorry, dear Capricorn, they're stupid and they think they you can't see them, but you're that all-knowing, all-knowing person, and you know that they're doing something behind your back. For some of you, you have already discovered that, and your person is still lying about it, or perhaps the first step you did was to assert it to his friends, his or her friends, but they denied it, or perhaps they sided with your partner, or perhaps you have told his family that. Um, let's say your mother-in-law, hey, your son is doing this, do you approve that, do you know that, and it's either they are lying to you that no, I don't know that, they tell you they don't know that, or they are just covering up for your lover. And the star card seems to be, other than being the major arcana card here, I am strongly picking up a strong energy from the star card here. Look at her embodying her, feeling comfortable in her own skin, feeling vulnerable, calm and collected, a balance between the sun and the moon. You may have been from that dark phase in your life, and now you are embracing, or you're starting to embrace the sun. You're starting to embrace positivity, even if you don't have anything on. Um, it's like a newness. Coming out of the womb, feeling new again, feeling vulnerable, but at the same time traversing a dark path, and you trusting yourself in the process. But this could also speak of not wanting to take action about this healing journey, not wanting to take to go through that dark phase. You're not very much willing to do so. Um, so much treachery. I'm getting treachery here, if not a clever way of doing things, um, doing something behind your back. Look at that. There's a broken sword right here along with other swords. So I'm getting you and me against the world, as I have mentioned a while ago. And somebody here, the Knight of Wands here, a messenger. I mean, the type of person that you are dealing with could be somebody who would revert to kiss and makeup or sex and makeup just so they could um, atone for their sins. And then you would accept it anyway. I mean, for some of you, it has been a toxic situation, and you want to take a break from that. You don't want to hear bullshit any longer. And what are you doing, dear Capricorn? So let us get what the universe wants you to know. Your message, please, for dear Capricorn as he or she starts a new year. I guess the challenge for you is to make this upright, the full card, taking that leap of faith, something that trying to start something new. Mm, do something new for yourself. If you have to leave the situation behind, so be it. If you need to lay those wood down, lay it down, lay the burden down. It's time for you to lay the burden down. Stop overthinking, perhaps. So many swords here, so many, you're very much in your head space. Channel the energy of this healing star. It's like wishing upon a star, and take action towards your wish. Stability. You have force here. It could mean stability, but at the same time, stagnation. The energy I am getting from your spread is stagnation. I'm leaning towards stagnation. So be mindful of that. Do you wish to stay in that energy? It seems like you wish to stay in that energy. It's time to take yourself out of that energy. and do what stand in your power. Open that door. Um, take that path. Take that path and open the door. That door is waiting for you to open it. And because there's a lot more to see behind that door, a lot more to explore, a lot more to discover, give that to yourself this 2024. Message please for oops, our dear Capricorn. Wanting to be in control of the situation, wanting to be on top of things. Not do not you do not want to take a break because you want to be on top of things. You want to be in control of the situation. You want to stay on top of things. The universe is telling you now it doesn't matter if you have a solid plan or not on how to proceed. Sometimes you channel the energy of spontaneity. I apologize for the background noise. I live in a neighborhood that is full of roosters. It's a farm here, so I hope you could still hear me. And yeah, maybe you would channel your inner child, be playful. In what ways can you get out of that space, get out of that tower, get out of that rock, and go out and explore the world? You want to be on top of the world, you're seeing the whole horizon, but you're not experiencing it. You just want to view it. It's as if you bought yourself new shoes, but you don't want to touch it. You don't want to use it. Why? Channel the energy of playfulness and go for an adventure. Improvise what you have with you, um, and allow room for serendipity. That is the message of this card. Improvise. Trust that when you step out of your comfort zone, there's a new beginning for you. There's something new for you to explore, and it's just the beginning of some um, um, magical way of experiencing life. So give yourself that permission to be out there, to take that leap of faith. It doesn't matter whether you have a plan or not. So I guess I would have to leave it at that. Thank you for being here, dear Capricorn. My name is A, and see you next time. Continuation is in the link in the description box below. So bye.